Okay, so in this segment, I just wanted to go over giving your puppy treats. So it's very important in the first month when they're home. Definitely don't give them any treats. I know in one of my previous segments, I showed you the greenies to keep their teeth clean and the rawhide rolls to keep their teeth clean. But definitely until you've had them in your house for at least a month, don't start giving them treats. Reason being, their little digestive systems can't handle it. So by the time they go home, depending if they did crate training or not, they've only been on puppy food for probably anywhere from a week to 3 weeks. So they just can't handle it. And if you do, you're going to change their poop, and they'll probably get diarrhea or an upset stomach, and you'll probably start having some gastrointestinal issues. If you want to give them treats for good behavior and start training right away, I recommend using their own kibble. So we use, as you well know, the Costco puppy food. So these are just some of the kibble pieces. So instead of, when they go home, depending on when they go home, we typically are feeding them anywhere from a half cup to 3/4 cup twice a day. And then when you do increase that, you want to do it very slowly so as not to overwhelm their bowels. But if you want to start giving them treats to train, instead of giving them, for example, a half cup in the morning, just give them a 1/4 cup and then take the other 1/4 cup and put it inside a baggie, and you can use this then as your treat bag throughout the day, their own kibble. So that when you are teaching your puppy to sit or do whatever, or let's say they're being quiet in their crate and you just want to reward them, give them one little kibble as their treat. So again, I just want to repeat the importance of not giving your puppy treats during the first month home. Again, their bowels just cannot handle it. However, when you do want to feed them treats, there's a lot of great treats you can feed them. One of the treats that I like to give are the jerky treats from Costco. You definitely don't need a full strip. What I recommend is take one of these strips. They smell so good. And I cut them into 3 long strips lengthwise. And then I take these and I just cut them into little squares. So these, and this size, by the way, of little squares are good enough for an adult as well. So the idea behind this treat is just to give them a little something, not a full strip. If you give them a full strip, that's a lot. I mean, you're going to have a fat dog, and you're replacing their very nutritious calories with something that's lower quality calories. So even though these actually are pretty high quality, you just have to be really mindful of the calories that you're giving to dogs. You want to make sure that your lab is staying lean and fit. You know, you don't want to err on the side of fat, because that's really bad for their hips and also just bad for their brain as well. So I think that is the conclusion of this segment.